season.
Miss Rachel, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm good. I'm a little bit chagrined. Not verklempt a little bit, but a little bit chagrined. This is probably our last show for a while, you and I together in the studio.
Yeah.
Since we're leaving the studio.
I know. Or the studio's leaving us.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
So, but I had a couple of people write us. We'll still be around, raising the standards. We'll still continue in maybe a little bit different format.
Yeah.
It may be the Internet's finest 20 minutes. I don't know.
We'll shorten it.
We'll see.
It's probably overwhelming in an hour. Yeah,
It has been a tough week, though. Oh. It's been so cold.
Oh, my God. How cold has it been?
Well, how cold was it? Is that
how cold was it?
Well, normally, I would say I wouldn't want to be a hooker in hot pants on leather seats.
Oh, yeah.
Nor would I want to be a wonder bra for a witch. It's been that cold.
Okay.
But I went to play golf the other day, and I went to get my clubs out, and my balls were frozen.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
Wow. So that's a problem.
Well, I put my balls in the microwave.
Okay.
But I didn't know what setting to put them on, whether to do defrost or popcorn.
So many options.
Well, I did popcorn, and the warm butter did help.
Good.
Well, it must be. What is? My God! It's like so it's like the Himalayas on my from my deck. I mean, you could.
I know.
A lot of snow.
Well, I think it's going to change. Did you get snow? You got ice, probably, right? Ice. Like frost.
Well, I have my papers with me in case ice shows up.
Thank goodness. I hope you do. Yeah, you never know. Lock you up.
No, there wasn't a lot of frost, but the hills were dusted.
Were they alive?
They were live with the sound of static. Oh. We should announce that the Internet here's a little strange today. We're going to try to get through the hour.
I think it's cool. It dropped out for a while. It's holding strong now. I think we're good.
Who among us haven't dropped out for a while?
No, they do.
I dropped out the entire decade of the 70s.
Did you? Yeah. I kind of always wonder when I dropped out. Was I there? Was I not?
Anyway, welcome to Raising the Standards. In a couple of minutes, we'll be talking to our buddy Manny Freitas, who's the general manager over at San Juan Oaks Golf Club, which is an absolutely marvelous facility that they've redone. We've done a lot of work on the course, but also put in some, they've redone the clubhouse and put in a white tablecloth restaurant. It's really, really good. You should get over there.
I would love that.
What your bucket list that I keep adding to?
Yeah,
it's your list, but I keep adding to.
It's all these good things.
Well, we've got to get you over to Trace Pino's.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
I gotta get back.
Coming up the bottom of the hour, we're going to talk to our good pal Sarah McKenzie.
I love her.
I do indeed. New mom.
What? No, I know. I've been seeing her on the Internet quite a bit.
And she is coming to Koombah next month, and we'll get you into that show. That's what we need to do. So we're just waiting to hear from Manny Freitas. What's new in your world?
Not a lot. Just working and school and, same thing, different day.
I know I always ask you this. Has it gotten any easier?
Yeah. And you become like, you kind of get your routine together, which is good. It forces you to be very regimented, okay, I meal prep on Sundays, which is a nightmare, by the way. Meal prepping is a nightmare because I have cats.
What is meal
I
prep?
Prepare my food for the week because then that way I don't, it's hard. There's not.
So do you do little packages and stuff?
No, that's too much for me. Because I can't eat the exact same thing. I can eat, the same ingredients, but they have to be presented to me in different ways. So, I'll meal prep a bunch of sweet potatoes and then, some vegetables and a couple proteins and, kind of get it all set. And then some brown rice so that I can kind of make, I can make tacos one day. I could make this one, I can make a soup or whatever. But when I meal prep, it's kind of a nightmare because I have cats. So they're constantly trying to steal my food, and they're pretty sneaky too.
Bastards.
We're getting him right now. He's calling in right now. No, they'll sneak my food. So I made 8 little meatballs. I came back. There were only 4.
Oh, well, they left you some.
He had come in and he had grabbed them, and then he had taken them and hidden them under the bed.
Oh,
because he knew. And then when I discovered it and I went over to find them, he was trying to eat them before I got there. So anyway, we have Manny.
Well, we'll talk to Manny in just one second. A very quick story. You may have met Kate, my daughter's dog, Riley, years and years ago, who ate an entire plate of Christmas cookies.
Yes.
and I found her laying on the couch. And I was really angry. And I immediately went and got some hamburger, and I said, How about this? And the dog's like, no, I don't want it.
She's like, I don't feel so good.
You can have it. Anyway,
no.
with us on the line, a buddy of mine who is just at a wonderful facility, the general manager of San Juan Oaks Golf Club, Manny Freitas. How are you, pal?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're having a little funky internet problems today, so we're going to try to make it through the hour. I think we're going to be okay.
Everything's been okay.
It's always
just a little technical difficulty, that's all.
Love that.
East of Denver, and it's always fine until it isn't.
We love it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am hearing so much good talk about the club, about the really remarkable changes you've made. The course, you've flipped the nines, but the course is in extraordinary shape. I've had a chance to get out there a couple times. For folks that haven't been there, and you guys are doing a ton of social media, tell me about what's going on, what's changed, and what the opportunities are, particularly if you're looking to have a home on a great track.
Well, yeah. I mean, we do have a lot going on, as you said. I know you've been out a couple times and got to kind of see it firsthand. As it sits with the golf course, you mentioned we flipped the nines. But I mean, the golf course got a complete redo, right? We stripped it down from the old turf and started with a new irrigation system and worked our way all the way up. New greens, new bunkers, new cart paths. I mean, everything got a facelift, right? So essentially it's a brand new track. And, I mean, the people that have been playing I've heard things of like, these are the best greens I've ever played on, to, these are better greens than you see on tour. I mean, I've heard comments like that, and it really makes us feel good when you hear stuff like that. Yeah. So as far as the golf course sits, I mean, it is impeccable, to be honest.
Manny, having gone through what we've gone through the last few weeks with the rain, how do you guys drain out there? Pretty well?
Golf course drains significantly better than it did before. A lot of that is due to, obviously, we upgraded the drainage. And when you get new turf, you don't have all the kind of those thatch layers from many years of buildup in the organic material in the grass. The water just drains better. And so we did get a lot of rain. We got almost 3 inches last week. And we've got a full golf course today with people playing at cart path only, but people are not getting plug balls and things like that you would normally see on a golf course that hasn't been renovated like ours.
Well, with the changes, tee to green, there's been a remarkable change in the experience when you come out there, and we're going to move into the stuff that Rachel loves. We're going to talk about the food.
Oh, I love food
and the drink. And let's talk about the. You've got a really high end restaurant out there now.
Yeah, no, 36 North has been a big hit. I mean, it's not just for people in San Benito County. We get people driving all over the place, and so we were actually voted best dining experience in San Benito County by kind of the county residents, and we won 2 years in a row. We won a Diner's Choice Award from Open Table. So people are enjoying it. The residents that have moved in, around the community love it, and we're super happy with it. It's just continuing to get better every day. So we love it.
So folks understand, location-wise, you guys are in Hollister, and if, for instance, if you're on your way to have dinner with our friends at Tres Pinos, you should probably leave 6 hours early and go play first, and then go ahead and eat.
Yeah, I mean, we're in Hollister. Like I said, it's kind of a destination for some folks, especially in your area in Santa Cruz and Monterey. It's a 30-minute drive to get over. But if you want to have a great golf day and then come in and have a great dinner, there's not a lot of better places to go to. So.
Yep, I'm sure the people at 36 degrees north. Is that what it is? 36 degrees north?
36 degrees north, yeah.
Okay, I'm sure they're going, why is he talking about Tres Pinos? Well, there are a couple of great restaurants, and we'd love to have you visit both of them. But I alluded to the fact, Manny, that if you're in the market, the real estate market, and looking for a home, is that an adult community now?
Well, we have, as you know, when you drive in, we have a fairly large size project going on just adjacent to the golf course, which is, at full build out will be about 1,000 units. And it's a 55 and over project, and we've partnered up with Trilogy by Shea Homes. They're building the houses out there for us. We're probably about 10% in on how many we've sold, but they don't really impact the golf course because those houses are a little bit of a distance from the course. Now that being said, we are going to develop a few holes on the course, just hole 1 and 2 and a little bit on 18. And those homes would be separate from the project that we're doing with the Trilogy folks. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities for people to move into the area. We're super excited about the community as it grows, and we're there to support them when they come in with golf and food and hospitality, and welcome right them into the neighborhood.
And you guys probably now having just come back after how you were closed for 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, about 2.5 to 3 years when it was all said and done when we opened the doors back up.
But you're getting, I'm sure, back into the wedding scene as well.
We're dabbling into it. We're going to be bringing in a new event coordinator here in the next few weeks, with the sole purpose of really expanding into events, not just weddings, but all types of different events. We've been doing quite a few events, but that's the next big opportunity with us. We have a lot of event spaces. We have indoor event space. We have a huge outdoor event space that's perfect for big engagements, especially weddings. So we're super excited about what we're going to be able to do here in the next year or so.
Well, let's see if we can get Rachel's eyes to light up, and you give me a couple of your favorite items at the restaurant.
Sounds exciting to me.
Well, Rachel, we have multiple locations. We have McKenzie, which is a bar and grill too. We don't just have 36. So, but that we have, I'm going to have to say that in McKenzie, it's going to be the Freitas Club, only because you're talking to the Freitas guy, right? So, Freitas Club is one that's popular in McKenzie. Our burger is probably one of the better ones you're going to find. So the SJO cheeseburger, we got some really good salads in there. And then in 36 North, I love steak. So we have a steak Diane that's my go-to. It's a filet with a cognac sauce. It's really, really yummy.
Nice.
Rachel, you got to a special dinner. Do you have a go-to dish?
No. I don't know. I always like a side salad. Honestly, that's a big one for me. I like it, and I also really like it when restaurants have sides.
Yeah.
Like you could order like a side of something like a
beef Wellington or something,
or like side of French fries, side of this, side of that. But side of like vegetables, that kind of thing. But I also, a good soup is a big one, like especially right now because of this time of year. And so like a nice like vegetable pureed soup. Ugh, the best.
Well, one of the things, of the many things I love at San Juan Oaks is with the different restaurants. Mm-hmm. If you want a special evening, you can play the course, go home and change into street shoes, take off the soft spikes.
Totally.
Maybe put on a button-down shirt and go out and treat yourself to a marvelous meal.
It's such a nice community atmosphere.
Now, Manny, you're obviously a public course, but ultimately, will there be memberships available to the residents there?
Well, we're going to stay public, but we have a couple programs that we've launched that we call the Oaks Club, and there's a couple different tiers, and it really gives people that play more frequently some really good perks. And you can get up to 50% off the rate
That's great.
And so it's a nice deal. We've started to get quite a few people join those programs. And so, yeah, I mean, we have something for everybody. You know, it just depends on how much golf you play. You know, I mean, the cool thing about what we do, Mike, is we have dynamic pricing, right? And so people that say, well, maybe it's a little too expensive. Well, you know, we were kind of a company that launched dynamic pricing, had a lot of the golf courses. You can go on our website and you can find prices all over the place. It's by demand and utilization and time of year and season and those kind of things. So, you know, if price is something that people are sensitive to, just check our website, you know, and find a day and time that works kind of within your budget. We want to make sure everybody has a chance to come out and experience San Juan Oaks.
And the thing we have not mentioned that is so important to golfers that are coming out, you have a Class A practice facility.
Yeah,
because
top notch. I mean, it's one of the best
driving
for
range.
sure.
You've got fairway traps. You've got practice greens. I mean, it's really wonderful.
So nice.
Yeah, you can come out we have a $35 all day rate, and you can come out and experience the driving range and the short game areas with the bunkers, and we have an 18,000 square foot putting green. It's quite the sight. So if you're looking to work on your game and hone in the skills, there's no better place to do it.
Well, as someone and the listeners know, I've loved this game for many years, and actually was out when you guys first opened. Came out
Cool.
when Daly and John Cook and Fuzzy were there, I'm such a big fan of what you guys have done out there. Folks want to find out more. What's the website?
So we just launched a new website, so I'd encourage people to go check it out. But it's at sanjuanoaks.com. And then if you're on social media, we're pretty easy to find. Everything's at San Juan Oaks, so on Facebook and Instagram and X and TikTok and all that stuff. So
Man,
all those things that I don't understand.
Incredible.
Manny, thank you, my friend. I'll come see you soon, but I got to tell folks, get out there, and it's half an hour is nothing if you're coming over. Yeah, it's not a long drive, and if your game's anything like mine, it's not a long drive there on the course either. Anyway, Manny, thank you, my friend, Manny Freitas.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Stay in touch.
Okay, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Take care.
He's a good guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, we were talking about your packaging food. Now, are you real anal about it?
The way I package for myself.
Do you go Monday and then you have a bunch of packages, or do you make food for the week? Do you break it down? Do you break it down by the day so the cat knows what to steal?
Oh, no, because I have to go based on what I'm going to feel interested in that day. But what I do is I try to set myself up so that I can spend like 10 minutes putting ingredients that are already prepared together and then eat. That's kind of the whole thing. Because it's like you get home from work. That's the part of the law school thing that I don't understand how people navigate this. They get home from work at, 5 or 5:30 or 6 even, and then class starts at 6:30. So a lot of the people in my class, and it depends on when you get up too. A lot of the people in my class are night owls. Like they'll stay up until midnight studying. I can't do that. I can barely get through class. Like 6:30 to 8 or to 9 o'clock at night, I am barely coherent enough to answer questions in class. So,
and your classes are on Zoom.
They're on Zoom, which is great.
So, are you on? Do you have the option? Can you just listen, or are you on screen?
You have to be on screen.
So, do people eat?
No, that's another thing. You really don't. I mean, you could. I mean, some people, no, they really don't. Everybody kind of waits until after class and then they eat dinner. And I am one of those people that, I mean, that's 9 o'clock at night. That's totally outside of my scope. Yeah. I could not do that. So.
Now, is the screen during class, is it like the opening of the Brady Bunch?
Kind of.
Or Hollywood Squares?
No, completely. And then what's weird.
So how many faces are on the screen at once?
Well, you can make it however you want, but typically I'm looking at the professor and then like 3 or 4 4 people.
Okay.
But that's another thing that's kind of funny is that, you're seeing people's reactions to things and you're seeing people, their incredulous looks or it's kind of like when you do something and a cat looks at you and like goes, they kind of look at you very like discerningly, like, ooh, what's she doing? Like, I'm judging this. So you can see like judgment and like furrowed brows and all that stuff. That's kind of cool.
Which brings to mind my very favorite Far Side.
Yeah.
The one where there's a class of dogs all sitting in the desk, and the professor is a dog, and he's got a blackboard behind him, and finally he looks at the class and says, I see by all the tilted heads, perhaps I should go again.
Totally. Oh, that's awesome.
So finish the story about where the 4 meatballs the cat has stole, hid them under your bed.
Oh, yeah, so he stole them. He hid them under the bed thinking his strategy, I totally get it. He was like, I got to hide these from this girl. And then that way I can eat them later. I can't eat them because she'll take them from me. And this is how I get 4 instead of maybe half of 1. So he squirreled them away like a total jerk. And then I came back and I was counting them. I was going, there's only 4. What happened? I probably made like 10 or something. At the time I knew how many I made. And then I realized what had happened. And then I started looking for them because I was going, this jerk is somewhere hiding with 4 meatballs. Like, this is not happening. So as I was looking for him and the meatballs, I saw him under the bed, like starting to furiously try to eat them as quickly as possible because he was like, oh, she's coming. I got to get him before she gets here. And then he's a jerk. And so now whenever I'm prepping or cooking, I'm constantly looking around like, okay, where is he? What's going on? It's like you're always on the defense. What's going on? Where are they? They're predators. Cats are true predators.
Well, and does he have his own list? So like he goes, did you find a little cat
He's
list?
He's not always happy.
On Tuesdays, we've got brown rice.
He's
back.
over the brown rice. He's over the sweet potatoes. He's over the mirepoix vegetables. He's over all that stuff. He's really interested in protein.
And
that's his thing.
He's not a feral cat.
He might as well be. He might as well be a feral cat. Well, I've met politer feral cats than this one. I have. He's really naughty.
I've got a neighbor that has 2 feral cats that he's named him Hisser and Pisser.
Oh, that's so cute.
And you cannot get near them.
Really?
You can feed them. You can feed them, but you don't get near me.
Their boundaries are fierce, for sure. Yeah. I have 2 feral cats that I feed.
But they still try to eat your chickens?
Oh, the cats?
Yeah.
They're too small, I think. We let the chickens out, and they don't really... I mean, I've seen them look. Yeah. Like,
Think about it.
They look, and I was going, can I do that? Yeah. I mean, I've seen the thought process.
And how high is that bed?
Totally. Like, they're thinking about, can I eat that thing? But the chickens, there's a lot of them, and they're pretty fierce. You know what they probably could kill, though, is a duck.
Is a duck?
Ducks are not...
Viaduct.
Ducks are defenseless.
Yeah.
Ducks are completely defenseless, and the term sitting duck
really?
There's no more accurate term that I have seen in nature. Actually, all the duck terms are very accurate. So there's water off a duck's back.
Right.
And you watch the water just flood off of a duck's back. That's a very accurate term. Another one is sitting duck. Yeah. I was sitting in the yard with the chickens and the ducks. They were out walking, and a huge hawk, came flying through. We have like this little runway, came flying through the runway and was not able to gain enough altitude again before it hit the fence. So it hit the fence and didn't get anything because it hit the fence. And it literally was knocked, like not unconscious, but was very dazed. So as the hawk is laying on the ground trying to gather itself, I say, everybody run! Run inside, girls!
Run away!
Get safe! Get inside! And I'm running around trying to get everybody inside. The ducks, so all the chickens run. They scatter. They run for the chicken coop. The ducks sat on the ground. They didn't move. They didn't look around. They saw the hawk laying on the ground. They knew what happened, and they just sat there.
It's interesting.
It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
If you go to a cat restaurant, the menu are things like sitting ducks, deer in the headlights big.
You do not have to work very hard.
That serves 6.
Yes.
And of course meatballs, which is their special.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and we have another caller
here.
We
do indeed.
We've got another caller on the line.
Well,
sir.
Our good buddy Sarah McKenzie, who is all over social media.
Oh, she is really, yeah.
She is. And Sarah, is the baby in your arms right now?
No, she's fast asleep. Thanks. Hi, Michael. How you doing?
We're well. Rachel, say hello to Rachel.
How are you doing?
Rachel, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Well, you are such a dear friend, and we're going to talk, and we're going to play your new song in a couple of minutes, but I want to get caught up on what's going on in your world. Composer, pianist, marvelous jazz vocalist, new mom. How old's the Bambino now?
She's three months old. So.
Oh, I love it.
This is your second baby, right?
It is. My son is 2.5.
Yeah, because he was at Rancho with us.
Oh, it's so cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, they're gorgeous, and they're just starting to interact with each other, which is particularly cute.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love it. So what do we got? We've got Kawamba next month, right?
Yes, on the 18th, Santa Cruz. So excited. Can't wait.
Now, have you played Kawamba before?
I have played once before, but not in several years. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to coming back. I've got a great band, and, I can't wait to play. I'm also heading to Japan soon and back to Europe in April, Milan, Vienna, London, Paris. So it's going to be a lot, but I'm really, really excited. It's going to be fun.
I'm loving watching you on TikTok. I'm loving it. I love watching you play the piano. I am one of your very faithful TikTok watchers, and I like TikTok because it's so uncomplicated.
That's awesome.
It's really nice. I don't have to see people fight. My algorithm is really curated. I see you, and I see animals. And so I am a very faithful watcher. And watching you play the piano has just been wonderful. I love it. Yeah. Don't stop.
Oh, thanks, Rachel.
Yeah.
Well, I've just started on TikTok.
I know you have. So, this is new.
So I'm glad you're a devoted fan.
I am. I'm a devoted fan.
Sarah, it must be really rewarding to know that you have a follower on TikTok that not only loves your playing and your voice, but also loves cows in the field.
That's what I watch.
And salamanders.
I watch Sarah.
Really nice.
I watch cows. I watch baby goats. Those are my interests. Actually, those are my main interests.
That's awesome.
You were talking about.
Thank you so much.
You're going to Japan, and talk a little bit. Do you notice
on Santa Cruz Voice Wednesday, November 9th?
For years known as like in the 20s and 30s, it's such a great place for jazz, and of course it continues. But do you notice a difference in audience depending on where you are? I know you speak a lot of different languages, but do you notice a different feel?
I don't speak any other languages.
Oh,
unfortunately, I have my A1 in German, if that counts, and I understand about A1 in French, but I couldn't profess to speaking any languages. But I study with a musician's ear. I study the languages, and so I can sing in Portuguese and I can sing a bit in French, and I hope very much.
2025.
Is playing Asia any different?
No, there's definitely different. And, for example, the Japanese audience is light, and, very ready to clap and be polite and show that they're, enjoying it. American audiences, I think, are more enthusiastic, which is fantastic in general. They're so happy to be there, and they let you know if they love it, and also they let you know if they don't like it. Every audience is different, depending on where you go.
So talk a little bit about when you're going back in the studio. You've just recorded a song called City by the Bay, which we're going to play after we say goodbye. What have you got coming up? You got any scheduled to record and get back in?
I would love to do some recording. For the moment, it's just touring, but I do have this new song out, which I recorded with John Clayton and Jeff Hamilton, legends, Grammy Award-winning musicians, and I hope listeners will enjoy the tune City by the Bay. It's my love letter to San Francisco. I love this city. It's incredibly beautiful and romantic, and I really wanted to write a song that sort of captured the essence of that, a modern-day Tony Bennett, I left my heart in San Francisco sort of song, I guess. And I'm going to play it on my upcoming tours, and I hope people will enjoy it, But you never know. Sometimes you can write a song and think, this is really good, they're going to like this one. And then you hear crickets. And then often it's the songs that you wrote that you thought, oh, that's terrible, no one will like that. They're like, that was fabulous, I love that one. I'm like, really? Okay. So sometimes you can't tell,
And
you're just got to put it out there.
Your man Burkhart, who is basically a pirate and always just wanted to sail, and did he get another boat? Are you guys sailing much?
Oh, absolutely. That's his dream. The baby's on the boat. It doesn't matter. It's just as long as there's a boat.
You really don't hear that phrase a lot, Rachel. Let's take the babies on the boat. Yeah, if we could do that. But he's with SF Jazz, right?
We have currently left San Francisco, so we're in Los Angeles at the moment. But he was working at SF Jazz in 2025,
but
and he did an amazing job.
You're still living in the city.
We've only just left. We're living in Los Angeles.
Oh, you've moved
now,
to Los Angeles. Okay.
We've moved. Yeah.
So are you working?
So yeah, I mean, it's a good time to release the song because it's a sort of, I guess a farewell to San Francisco, which, I'm sad about. I really love the city and, didn't want to leave, but, onwards and upwards, and really excited for the upcoming tour and all that's to come. And Burkhart is too, of course.
Well, and L.A., San Francisco, of course, has a lot of great jazz clubs, but L.A., my God, we had our buddy Mark Winkler on the other day, and he's doing so much down there, and our friend Judy Wexler, that L.A. is a great place to do jazz and to work out sets and work out new music.
Well, it is. It's very exciting also because they've got a new jazz festival, which they're hyping up to be the Montreux or New Orleans, sort of style in terms of how big it's going to be in August. So they're really trying to make that a fantastic, LA jazz festival. And they've got the Hollywood Jazz Festival here at the Hollywood Bowl. Sorry, the LA Jazz Festival at the Hollywood Bowl. Santa Monica has also got a jazz festival here too. So no, I mean, LA is the home of entertainment. So you can't do wrong being here.
Absolutely. And I'm sure they'll deserve a song at some point.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm sure they'll deserve a song at some point. You'll write something for them.
Oh, LA? Absolutely. Yes. No. Yeah. So let's see what I can come up with.
Are the kids traveling with you?
Oh, they are. Yes. So I'm going to take baby girl to Japan with me. So it's going to be a girls' trip.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, and the cherry blossoms will be out in March. So I'm very, very excited.
Isn't there's a place where you can go in Japan where the cherry blossoms are out and there's deer, right? And you can feed they're very, very friendly deer. I've seen this on the internet. Is this news?
I'm sure you've
Okay,
seen
wait.
it
I'm
on
going to find
TikTok,
it for you.
yeah.
I'm going to send it to you, Sarah. I'm going to find it because I remember seeing this
please,
years ago. And
do.
you can go. It would be so cool for you and your daughter.
I was there playing at Blue Note last year, and at the same time, and I hadn't seen the cherry blossoms before.
I'm going to find this
I have to say they are incredibly beautiful. So it's a very inspiring time to go, and I always love to play Blue Note Tokyo, and this time I'm playing Cotton Club as well. So I've got 3 nights. So I'm really excited, and my baby girl's going to come, and it's going to be great. And we're all going to go to Europe in April and to Sicily. So it's going to be a lot. I can't dismiss that, but at the same time, it's going to be fantastic.
Well, when you and your daughter get back from Japan, you can hear Burkhart and your son's stories about sailing the Panama Canal while you were gone.
Yeah, that's right. That's so true. I'm going to get home, and it's going to be nothing but pizza and ice cream all over the place, and they're going to be on the boat. And
why is he wearing an eye patch?
He's going to have to rein them all back in again.
Absolutely. All right, quickly, not quickly, but tell us about the tune.
Sorry,
tell us about City by the Bay.
Yes, this is, as I mentioned before, my love letter to San Francisco, and it's a song that I wrote from a commission in 2018 for the DRAA, and they commissioned me to write a song cycle about a time in the 1800s about the gold rush in San Francisco. And I told the story of this family that came out from France, the Verdiers, and they made their fortune in San Francisco. And it was a really fun project, and one of the songs I wrote for that project, but I've just released it now. And I think it was the right moment to release it now, given that I've lived in San Francisco this past year and really just loved the city. I think it's such a beautiful city with so much to offer. I love the architecture. I love Hayes Street. Burkhardt's always saying, it's just a street. I said, no, it's not just a street. It's the best street. It's got so much character. And, also San Francisco's got a lot of problems still. I would frequently walk out of our apartment and, there's a lot of drugs and homelessness still on the street. So there's, but I think, having lived there, my heart is really sort of, for it now. I love it, and also I want to see it really flourish.
I went to school in San Francisco, and it is a very, very special town. And Los Angeles's gain is the city's loss with you leaving. But they are fondly remembered with this marvelous tune. Sarah, it's always a joy to chat with you. Our best to the kids and to Burkhardt. And March 18th, is that Thursday for Kawamba?
I'm not exactly sure, but it's March 18th at Kawamba in Santa Cruz.
Day.
So.
Okay. Anyway, good to talk to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me on, guys. Great to speak to you. Thank you so much.
Great day.
Take care of yourself.
Take care.
Here's the wonderful Sarah McKenzie.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna go to this place. There's this park in Japan.
Have you been to Japan?
No, but I had a friend who went. This is pretty much why she went. Because it was this really.
City by the bay, how I greet you on a foggy day. Will I meet you swept up off your feet on the crook of Lombard Street, or clinging on to cable cars, gazing dreamily at stars? City by the bay, we'll be merry as the ocean spray finds the ferry. Sail along the sea, there's no place I'd rather be, except for sundown, 8:30, by a summer's golden gate. Other cities, they are few, that shine half as bright as you. All my dreams lay at the city by the bay.
Claire Danes is so good.
She's so good, though.
Yeah, but she's always like that paranoid.
Oh, yeah, totally. No, I know. She's so good.
Are you watching The Pit?
City by the bay, how I greet you. Hello, foggy day. Will I meet you swept up off your feet on the crook of Lombard Street, all clinging on to cable cars, gazing dreamily at stars. City by the bay will be merry as the ocean spray finds the ferry sailing on the sea. There's no place I'd rather be except for sundown, half-past 8 by a summer's golden gate. Other cities, they are few that shine half as bright as you. All my dreams lay at the city by the bay.
She's so great. Oh, I forgot you didn't have everything. Oh, yeah. No, she's fantastic. She's such a nice person, too.
She is. She's
a nice
a very
girl.
nice lady.
Wow.
It's a lovely tune.
Really
Lovely tune.
amazing.
What was I going to ask you? So,
something poignant, probably.
No, I mean, because we've been together so long, you've become a fan of the Great American Songbook.
Oh, yeah.
There's a film, Ethan Hawke is nominated for Best Actor for a film called Blue Moon, which is terrific. It's about Lorenz Hart. Lorenz Hart was the lyricist who worked with Richard Rodgers.
Yeah.
They wrote Blue Moon. I didn't know what time it was,
Cool.
where or when. But
That's such a good song. That was my mom's favorite.
Well, Lorenz was an incredible drunk. He was kind of like a Toulouse-Lautrec character.
Like a
really
functioning.
A little guy. And he and Richard Rodgers broke up.
Oh.
So this whole movie takes place in Sardis in New York the night that Oklahoma opens on Broadway. And Oklahoma is Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein.
Interesting.
So it's really a marvelous film. If you get a chance, you would love it. You would love it. And what else am I binging these days?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm like you. I can watch the same thing over and over again.
Totally
Did I see this yet?
Yeah.
I can't remember how it is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, it's kind of comforting. That's comforting to watch the same thing over and over again.
That's a great thing about losing your memory.
Yeah.
You always have new clothes, and they always fit.
So, yes, all of that. And interestingly, I was talking to a friend not too long ago who helped me take care of my mom when she was on her way out. And she was in a state of mind where she was very, very childlike, but then also could remember nothing. They watched the exact same episode of Shameless. She told me 20 times. And she said at the very beginning of the show, there was a very graphic scene. And every time my mom would put it on, she'd go, oh my God, I can't believe I have to watch this with you again. Because it's like, she's my friend. So she's, it's like every day, she goes, every day I have to watch this with pretty much my mom. She's just going, oh my God.
Let's do liner notes. Today, a beloved tune from our childhood. All of our childhoods. Really? Yeah. A song written over 85 years ago that brings a smile to kids of all generations. I've Got No Strings from the 1940 Disney animated production of Pinocchio, music by Lee Harline and lyrics by Ned Washington. Introduced in the film by a 12-year-old Dickie Jones as the title character, it is the ultimate coming-of-age and coming-to-life number. I've got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. Today, a performance by Roz Corral. Now, you may not be familiar with her. She doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. She only recorded one album, Telling Tales, and she passed away in 2022. But she was special and much loved and respected by New York jazz artists. I remember receiving her CD 20 years ago and loving everything about it. The tracks, the arrangements, her voice, which to say the least, made me wake up and take notice. I'm fairly sure that you'll wake up as well. Enjoy.
I've got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. I hold the merry-o. I'm as happy as can be. I want the world to know nothing ever worries me. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to anyone. How I love my liberty. There are no springs on me. I hold the merry-o. I'm as happy as can be. And I want the world to know nothing ever worries me. I've got no strings to hold me down, make me fret, make me frown. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. I hold the merry-o. I'm as happy as can be. And I want the world to know nothing ever worries me. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied to anyone. How I love my liberty. There are no strings on me.
Well, she reminds me a little of Paula West.
She's fantastic.
This Roz Corral, and as I say, not that I need to look up on Wikipedia when I write these things, but it doesn't hurt.
Watch what nail polish actually
Oh, wait,
is.
hang on. Whoa. You don't need to know about... Do you need to know about nail fungus?
I need to know a little bit.
All right, I'm going to lower it. I don't think we need to know about that.
But, so I was really astounded. And she only released one album. It was called Telling Tales. And she does a version of If I Only Had a Brain. It will just knock your socks off. But she's wonderful. Speaking of Paula, I spoke with her yesterday, and she's going to the studio to do a new record a song from the 50s.
Oh, which one?
It's. I was afraid you were going to ask that.
Oh, darn it! I want to know because that's my era. It was a song about
the devil's got to die or something like that, which. And if you know Paula well, you know who it's written for.
God, she does so many good. Yeah. Every recreation she's ever done has been good.
She is. Anyway, so I just got a note from a listener that said, "Well, what's happening? Are you going away? So what are they going to fire me if I say something?" Santa Cruz Voice, the studio is going under. We're not going to have an official studio anymore, which saves my commute a lot. But it's going to make it a little difficult for you and I to do the show together. We're working on that.
You're going to fly into me every week.
We'll make cameo appearances. We'll make appearances.
We
Raising the Standards will stay on the air as it has for the last 35 years. And we'll not sure exactly where it's going to go, but it'll be online, so we won't be live noon to 1.
Okay,
anymore.
I gotcha.
So it'll just be weekly. We'll post a new show every week.
Okay, cool. That sounds good.
That having been said, kiddo, we've had a good run.
It's been good, right? It's not ending.
It's not ending, but it's,
changing.
It's kind of like we're separated. We're just going to see it. It's going to be one of those deals. It's not. We're not getting divorced, but we're going to see other people now.
Oh, shoot!
Yeah,
really?
Finally!
Wow, that was shocking.
It's working out.
That
well.
really shocked me. Such a man thing to say to me. Honestly,
listen,
such a male thing to say.
As I've often said, and I will leave you with this today: that when Tiger Woods got caught by his wife, remember, and crashed the car, and she hit him with a 4-iron.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
What he should have said was, "What do you think an open marriage meant?"
Oh my God!
Followed by the words, "Oh, I'm sorry. I feel so silly. This is just awful."
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Let's bring the A train. Anyway, wait a second. You
yeah.
are the best.
Oh, likewise.
I've been in this business much longer than you've lived, and I have never worked with a better partner. Your patronizing laugh is music to my ears.
Oh, do you like that?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
But this is going to shock you, but I don't just do it to you. But it's my favorite to do it to you. Yeah. It's a good little.
Our friend Bill Overton is outside the studio door going, "Oh, so she's the best."
Now we all are.
Let's bring the A train in. And as it does come in, I will remind you that, as always, see, I told you the internet would screw up. Oh, you got it.
No, I found it. I had to hold her down.
I was just waiting for something to go south, and apparently the A train is going south for me.
She's here.
I'm going down. I'm going back home on the A train. As always, this show has been for Mark, for Georgianne, and for you. Until next week or the week after, soon. When we once again raise the standards. I'm Jacoby. I'll see you soon. And welcome to Raising the Standards. Jacoby with you. It's me, myself, I, and Billy. We were.
How many does that make us?
That makes about 9. It was Bill Wolverton joining me. I'm delighted to be in the studio with him, and good show today as we wrap up. It seems like the longest holidays in a long time. It seems like, what day is it now? And it just kept with Christmas being on a Thursday.
I agree. I had to remind myself what day of the week it was this morning.
Yeah, it was amazing. Anyway, delighted to have you. This is a show that we planned to do celebrating the 110th birth anniversary of Frank Sinatra, which was on December 12th.